want some fun with my niggas too. I diddy bop and let the fun see sex to the roof. I want some funs with my niggas too. I diddy bop in that yeah. You see the man right here, the fam right here. Call me coldest.
What? The coolest nigga. 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 Hey.
Go ahead. Let's start.
Anyway, welcome to the Cool Table in the Lunchroom podcast, episode number 67. I am Professor X in the building. I can read your mind and I'll wreck your wheelchair. Dangerous. To my left. Virtual left, that is.
Virtual left, indeed. Big Mike, Hairline Don, Kanye, Poppy, the realest fucking uncle on the damn Migos. Nacho, put my dick up in the girl's clitch. Harry Potter to the virtual across the table.
What up? What's happening? Cool Table Fashion, Lights, Camera, Action, Joe Money Jackson.
What's happening?
What up?
Man,
how y'all feeling?
Hey, man, I feel good, but I think I need to add like a little bit extra shit to my name and lingo, man. That dude Mike got like a run-on sentence now, man. I like it, though, bro.
It's run-on as fuck, yeah.
But I like it, though, but I'm saying, because it's like, all of your resume, my nigga.
The funniest thing about that to me is the fact that he complained for a long time about having a long-ass intro with nickname, and now he keeps adding every week.
Extending, yeah.
No. I took out remember the last one I did, put my dick up in the girl's clitch and slapping the shit out of that bitch. I took that last part out. It's too much.
It's
too much. It's too much. I was like this. Come on, fam. I talked to myself in the mirror. I was like this. Nah, fam. You're doing too much.
Extended clips. Overkill.
Yeah, I was like, that's it.
Yeah, Mike coming here super hype. Yeah, this is your boy Big Mike, a.k.a. the second Migo, a.k.a. Migo's uncle, a.k.a. Taco Macho, a.k.a. the new
Macho's hard.
Like, what's happening?
Taco Macho is hard or Macho Taco. Either one. Both those shits was hard. What you just did, I might still.
Hey, Taco Macho.
Taco or Taco?
Taco Macho. Taco Macho. Both of them go, but just the reverse.
Yo, the realest uncle
need to be on
the Nacho, known as Taco Macho.
Hey, put it on the shirt.
I have to design a Cool Table shirt for him now.
Put
with
it
the
on the
taco
shirt.
Taco Macho's hard to tell.
That's a fact.
Hey,
disrespecting all the Mexicans like Jennifer Lopez did in Selena. You know what I'm saying? Because I am not Mexican, yet I have many of Mexican references.
Fam. Y'all Puerto Ricans eat tacos?
You know what I'm saying?
Americans eat tacos. It's basically American cuisine.
Tacos are not American cuisine. Now you're speaking.
It's become Americanized.
Please, Italian, Chinese, and Mexican food are basically American food. We eat pasta, we eat pizza.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
How dare you allow America to gentrify these cultures through, man?
We did, though. We did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. If you think of pizza, you don't think of Italian food. You think of pizza.
Well, that's Americans that do that.
Nah, it's invented
you think
in
a taco?
Italia.
If you're eating a taco, you want I want an authentic taco. An authentic taco is
authentic. I like it.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Taco. Yeah, I got you.
You got your shell. You got your soft shell.
Gotta be soft. There you go.
You got your meat. You got onions, and you got cilantro.
What kind of meat?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You can have beef tongue.
Carne asada, pollo.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All of
pollo.
that.
Adobe pollo. Yeah.
Pollo cabeza. You know what it is, right?
Pollo. I know what cabeza is head.
So what am I saying?
Chicken head. I got you.
What, motherfucker?
I think that's cabeza de pollo.
Cabeza de pollo. There it is. My bad.
Pollo. Yeah.
And close in cabeza cabasa. Whatever the fuck ever. But yeah, you got that. You got your cilantro. That is what a real taco is supposed to be like. Those are busting, by the way. Much better than any Americanized taco. Just a basic ass taco tastes better than anything Taco Bell could ever dream.
I'm gonna tell you why I said it's Americanized.
Don't fuck with Taco Bell
in your neighborhood and in Joe's neighborhood, there's probably 15 Mexican restaurants within, I'll say, a 10-mile radius.
Easy.
If not more.
Easy.
That's Americanized. But we've Americanized it.
The Mexican spot on 85.
Yeah, I was about to say
Mexican food.
Get him, say yeah, because I was about to say no, Mike. All the spots that you're talking about.
That's it.
No, but I'm
Mexico.
No, bro. But we're talking about ingredients, recipe, how they make it.
Thank you.
That's what we're speaking about, bro. Like
all that is irrelevant to the fact that we took their shit and made it our shit.
How is it we're taking their shit?
Willie's,
because they're the ones that's running their business.
Because of Willie's, Chipotle, Moe's, all these little places we took.
Joe, at what point did I bring up Moe's Southwest Grill?
No, if you have to bring your shit, you can shit on it. You can. Those are the most popular Mexican franchises out of all. So you can shit on it.
Motherfucker, that's not what I'm talking about, though.
The mom and pop spot.
How you gonna start talking about what you want to talk about, and I'm talking about what I'm talking about, and I'm the one that's talking about
Harry Potter, nigga, disappear your shit and reappear my shit, nigga. That's how I do things.
Hey, break it up. Yeah, y'all in the grapple, man.
Let's get off a taco.
All right, Taco Rocco, get the fuck on. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get the
break your wheelchair.
Nigga, I'm gonna run over your taco with my wheelchair, motherfucker. Let's get these school announcements out, man. As always, make sure you guys check out.
COVID.
Stop,
nigga. I will end your on this call right now.
Yeah, quit that. Don't do
that. As always, make sure you guys check out www.professorxsounds.productions. Sound.productions for all of your engineering and production needs, beats, engineering, mixing, mastering. You need it, I got it. Also, check out thecooltablepod.redbubble.com for all of our merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, no hats. I wish we had hats, but those are soon to come. Stickers, and various other mugs, water bottles, anything that you need in your everyday regular life, we got it for you.
Joe Money knee pads still out there, limited edition.
The knee pads are still wild.
Limited edition.
But
hey, ladies, please purchase the pads, ladies. Please purchase the knee pads. Yes.
Mike, what you got, man?
Try to play me.
So YouTube, y'all keep subscribing, keep commenting. We appreciate it. IG at the Cool Table Pod. Send us mentions, follows. We're getting better at this kind of stuff, guys. We just some three uncles talking shit. You know, we ain't always on it, but we own it. Trust me. And just keep showing love, man. Follow us and do everything you can do to keep this pod rolling.
Rolling.
For sure. And last but certainly not least, Win Radio. You can catch us there every Thursday at 6 a.m. not PST, Central Time. There we go. And the replay is on Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Just make sure you download that Win Radio app or visit winradio.com. That's WIAN radio.com. And with that, let's go ahead and start the show. So first and foremost, we have to start off a rest in power to two phenomenal, legendary brothers.
Yeah, pretty prominent guys.
One Andre Harrell and the one and only Little Richard.
Yeah.
Mr. Fruity Tooty himself.
Yeah. Wop baba loo bop.
Bop nigga.
Lop bam boom.
Very, very unfortunate, man. Now with Little Richard, I don't feel as bad about the Little Richard situation simply because Little Richard was 87. Richard was accomplished, got to do everything, or at least most of what it was that he was trying to do. He blazed his own trail, you know what I'm saying? So he left here with not a lot of left on the table to try to do. So, you know, shouts out to him, celebration to him going home to glory.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to Andre Harrell,
man,
too young.
Yeah, I mean, you would like to think like that's you still got life in you at 59. Yeah,
he absolutely did. You know, just reading some of his background. You know, CEO of Motown, founder of Uptown Records, pretty much responsible for Diddy's being a music mogul. Such a young age. I think 59. So he did this shit years ago.
Come on, man.
Surprisingly, I did not know he was in that hip hop group, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That was before my time. That group ran from 1981 to 87. So he's in our generation, but like we were babies or not even born yet, you know.
Word.
So that was very interesting. I actually heard some songs, you know, it's the typical 80s stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But cool, very cool. Just seeing his uprising was impressive. You know, just reading his background. Everybody knows Motown and Diddy. Did not know he's founded Uptown Records. I did not know that.
Oh yeah, that was his vision.
I always know he was CEO of Motown. Like, so my shit was a little shaky. I was like, oh shit. But very, very sad, man. Just to seeing somebody, kid from Bronx, New York, and if y'all ever been to Bronx, man, that shit is rough. Shit is rough. very, very
just
rough.
one word to describe it.
In the 80s, yo, my parents got out there quick. That's why I'm in Atlanta. Quick. You know, like, it's not easy to make it out of there, man. So, like, just seeing somebody like that make it, man, made me proud. Very sad what happened to him, man. I mean, I don't know, man.
They didn't even say what was the cause of death, did they? They didn't bring that out, did they?
I didn't get that information.
Yeah, they don't know yet. It hasn't been released as far as our knowledge currently.
Yeah, they definitely just go over that he passed away in West Hollywood, California. So.
Craziness, man. Andre Harrell is he's one of the godfathers of New Jack Swing, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Without Andre Harrell, there would be no Teddy Riley. Without Teddy Riley, you would not have New Jack Swing. You wouldn't have Blackstreet. You wouldn't have Guy. You wouldn't have legendary songs like Let's Chill. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have Michael Jackson's Remember the Time. I mean,
which is wild. Oh my God. Remember the Time. Nigga, I was doing that so much.
My favorite Michael Jackson song of all time, bro.
Dude, it's amazing. I remember when I found out that was Teddy's production. I was like, really? I ain't find out till like the Blackstreet days. Because you know what I'm saying? I was a kid when that song came out. Yeah. And then it took when I got older to figure it out. And I was like, wow. You know, but yeah, man, Andre Harrell is responsible for that technically. You know
Andre Harrell, not only is he responsible for that, Andre Harrell is responsible for Mary J. Blige.
Jodeci?
Come on, man. I told y'all the story about Jodeci, right?
What story? What story?
Which one?
So this is a testament to Andre Harrell's vision when other people are unable to see what is in a person, right? So Jodeci talked about, well, not Jodeci specifically, Casey and JoJo were on Foxhole Radio some years ago, and they were talking about how they got signed and how they came from Virginia and drove all the way to New York or wherever they were at the time. Cities are relevant. You can look it up in your own time, but they drove there with no money, only enough money to get there. They went there explicitly to get a deal, and if they did not get a deal, they didn't know what else they were gonna do. Got there, met with Andre Harrell's A&R, and they sang songs like "Forever My Lady."
And you said it was trash.
You know, what's some other big Jodeci records? "Forever My Lady." Come and talk to me, bro. That one more than anything is the one, bro.
That's the one.
It's a lot of records. You know, a lot of the big singles that we know them for, they performed or played for the A&R, and the A&R told them that ain't it. So they had to argue with the A&R, yo, let us talk to Andre. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna like it. Let us talk to Andre. All right, cool. I'm gonna let you do it, but just know I already warned you. Andre Harrell listened to that and said, oh, sign them now.
Expeditiously.
Now. Y'all got a deal? Y'all got a place to stay? Yo, you, nigga that tried to send them back home, you gonna be their chaperone. You gonna ride them around. You gonna buy them their clothes. You gonna get them their food. You're gonna put them up in a hotel. That's your responsibility now. So you had one person that had no vision. He didn't have the foresight and was about to pass on one of the greatest R&B groups of all time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's Andre Harrell for you, bro.
For real.
Andre Harrell. Oh, go ahead.
No, what's the A&R's name, by the way?
I can't remember.
Okay, because he has to be irrelevant. He has to be irrelevant.
Well,
I wouldn't say that because there are a lot of A&Rs that pass on that.
I'm talking shit, but
now he could be, but that would be how he conducts his business.
Yeah, that's a hell of a group to pass on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, it's wild, man. Look at the fact that, a lot of people got that story with Andre Harrell and Diddy messed up. They feel like, especially from the Biggie bio, right? That Andre Harrell just fired Diddy because you arrogant and brash and I don't want you around here anymore. The real story behind that, and they talked about that. Andre Harrell knew that Diddy was bigger than being his assistant and being up under him. So it's like, yo, I think that you're talented. I think that you have a bright future, but you'll never flourish the way that you're supposed to as long as you're working for me. So I have to get rid of you. I gotta get rid of you so you can be bigger.
Game
You can
recognized
really
game.
realize your full potential, man. And look at Diddy now.
Yeah.
Look at all of the people that Andre Harrell had the vision to see something big in. Like I said, Diddy, Mary J, Heavy D, Jodeci.
Right.
I mean, I can keep going down the list, bruh.
Yeah, Heavy's one of my favorites of all time, bruh. Heavy is so smooth, bruh. Heavy is, bruh. If you got a sharp ear and hear what he be saying, bruh, Heavy be spitting, bruh.
Yeah.
I always have, bruh. Yeah,
it's just a huge loss. And even just switching over to Little Richard real quick. I was surprised that Jimi Hendrix was his guitarist on one of his tours.
Didn't know that. Basically,
Did not know
really?
that. I was like, this motherfucker put on Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah, bro. He said everybody started off with him.
Yeah, but people say that shit and like just talking like, man, I did everything, everybody.
Bruh,
but
he said Mick Jagger. He said Mick Jagger, bro. Like basically rock and roll. And what's funny about Little Richard is sort of like that Rodney Dangerfield thing, the respect.
Yeah.
He felt he didn't ever get his respect. Yeah. But I mean, what's funny is like, you always hear that as a kid, but as you grow and you find things out, it's like, it's like that Elvis scenario. Like they stole this man's swag and ran with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like for real.
I mean, they definitely stole it. I mean, back then in the 50s and 60s, I mean, black people's stuff was getting stolen. You know what I mean? Like Chuck Berry. Pretty much invented rock and roll. And here's Elvis, what's the Groundhog Blues? I don't know what the fuck his song is. Whatever shake, rattle, and roll shit he came out with. Basically stole Chuck shit, made hit, and he became the biggest rock and roll star. You know what I mean? Same thing happened with Little Rich. I think his Tutti Frutti song at the time was big, but there was a white dude, can't recall his name, did a revision of it, because I guess the copyright laws was way different. And that shit went number one. I was like, what? I was like, yo, just reading about stuff, you're like, man, it must have been hard working like that, knowing that anybody could steal your sound and profit off it.
Knowing that, keep it 100, bro. It's not just about anybody. It's about anybody white.
Yeah, you know what I mean. America white. Yeah.
Anybody from the dominant society.
Yeah, it wasn't a Mexican or Asian. It's definitely somebody of the Caucasus region. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And I obviously, and this is the thing I give credence to. I give credence to the counter melanated for, to a degree.
This guy here.
I think they can at least recognize and appreciate greatness when they hear it, even if they won't acknowledge it all the time.
Yeah.
There was some that acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? When you got Chuck Berry and a lot of those guys during that time, they were superstars. Not as superstarish as some of the white acts, but
they had a glass ceiling. They had a glass ceiling.
Yeah, those snow bunnies were on them.
They were talent. They were going to the jazz club. They were going to the black venues, and they were just like A&Rs would do, heard talent, but instead of hiring the talent, they stole the talent. They just stole the sound.
That's the trash aspect of that culture during that time.
Chuck Berry should have been much bigger than what he was.
Much better, bigger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like the gentrification of our music, man. Look at Little Richard, bro. Do you know how much of a genius you have to be to literally write "wop bop a loop bop" on a piece of paper?
I don't think he wrote that down, bro. He ain't write that down, bro.
That was a freestyle.
I guarantee you he wrote that. That's the lyric.
Something had to happen, bro. Something took place. Yeah, something took place.
It's like going, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? This is like a sound that you just do over. It's not, I don't think he wrote that. I don't think he put that to pad.
Little Richard saw,
it ain't gonna fit to pad, bro.
Little Richard saw Lil Honey Dip walking by, was like, he had never seen them in that. It was like, wop bop a loop bop. God damn.
That's how it was created. I don't care what the story is. That's how it started.
Yeah.
It probably was the guy. But regardless, he was looking at ass.
Yo, real quick. Was Little Richard the Dennis Rodman of his era?
Absolutely. Until Prince came. Absolutely.
Oh, man, no. Prince, no. We can't do that.
What?
Prince is not that.
Yes, we can do that to Prince. Why can't we do that to Prince?
The reason that
not personality, aesthetically, the clothing, it was wild.
But when I say Prince though isn't in that conversation. Okay. Prince isn't in that conversation because there was the extent of Prince weirdness in what's the word I want to use?
He was eccentric as fuck.
Yeah, his eccentricism.
He was the first metrosexual because Little Richard had moments where he didn't wear. I don't know the Little Richard wearing the blouse kind of stuff. I don't remember that. Do you guys remember that?
Richard was just basically.
I remember the flamboyant suits and some of the garments, but this dude, Prince. Yeah, have you seen Under a Cherry Moon? I haven't seen that movie. Y'all seen Purple Rain?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, before y'all talk shit, watch that shit and then come talk to me.
You said what? A cherry moon?
Under a Cherry Moon, right? Ain't that what it's called? It's filmed in like noir, black and white. But this motherfucker was shining that shit. He played a gigolo.
He showed his cherry moon too.
he was going around fucking old women. He be having the little chest hairs down with the little tight, man. It's wild, bro. It's hard to. He be like this. The fact that we didn't accept Young Thug, but we accepted Prince out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
It's the time.
Prince played instruments. Prince played instruments.
I have to look away. All right, but shout out to Prince, man. R.I.P. to Prince too, man. The great legend.
Yeah, that was actually the anniversary of his death not too long ago.
Yeah, it was.
So I want to show all the respect and homage to Prince. I want to show all the respect and homage to Little Richard for trailblazing. Not being afraid to be different, stepping out the box, and impacting the culture at large. And I want to give another shout out and pay homage to flowers to my man Harrell for his vision. Man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that like to talk big and are talented and have a desire for things, but not everybody has vision, man. Yo, we need to get 2020 over with, bro.
Bruh,
it's too much going on.
Murder Hornets, Corona, Kobe. I can't do this, bro. Like 2020 is like a nonstop ass kicking, bro. It's like the foot, it keeps going further in the ass. It's like you gotta chill, man.
Bro, and then to top it all off, we get into this Ahmaud Arbery situation.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
All of the other tragedies that's going on. Then you give another young brother unnecessarily getting killed.
Oh, was it 25? Was it 25, 35? 25, right?
I think it was around 25, yeah.
Young man.
Bruh, listen, man.
Trying to get some exercise.
Yeah, so I've been looking through the evidence. This shit wasn't justifiable, even though the Brunswick Justice DA, what's her name, Jackie Johnson, and the other fucker talk about something. It was a justifiable homicide. No, it wasn't. Not in the least. They're saying there were burglaries. This is what Greg and Travis McMichael, they're a son, father and son that pretty much shot him twice in the chest and one grazed his shoulder, I believe. That's the autopsy. Shotgun, by the way. So basically they said it was a string of robberies. According to the police department, there was one thing stolen out of a car in front of his neighborhood in the last 7 weeks. Okay. That's not a string of robberies. And of course, we don't know in the neighborhood who the fuck did it. Right. So automatically, your racism is pointing at the black guy exercising.
Facts.
That's all that happened.
Not only that, even if somebody is a robber, we have jails, we have a process, we have a judicial system. That shit does not, like death.
This is the situation. This is what the issue is with why these gentlemen are basically going to get a slap on the wrist. It has to do with the way that the law is written, right? So, according to the law, they were doing what's called a citizen's arrest. Mm-hmm. They had the right to be able to do what they did in the way that they did it because of, once again, how the law is written. And because he was confrontational, quote unquote,
we don't know.
They had the right to be able to defend themselves.
Well, I mean, like during the citizen's arrest. Hold on, man. How the hell you know that? Whoever running up on you talking about this is a citizen's arrest, that is legit. You don't have a badge. You don't have no type of. You better show me something. An S on your chest or something. I mean, like, it's. Come on, man.
But once again, that's when you get into like that law in and of itself needs to just be done off the books. I was gonna say reworked, but I'm not even gonna say reworked. It just needs to go off the books. It needs to be gone. Like, you should not have the authority to be able to detain somebody, especially when you don't have any concrete evidence. But even if you did have concrete evidence, I'm still hard pressed to give.
You call
a
the
regular
police.
person.
You call the police. That's what you do.
They essentially did the same thing that George Zimmerman did, which all of this could have been avoided if you had suspicion. Look, I can't. One of the things when I get out of the emotional standpoint of it, I have to be able to say, okay, there's a space if you suspect somebody legitimately of doing something wrong that's harmful to your neighbors and other people that are around. There's a space to be suspicious and to notify the authorities. There is a space for that. I would encourage Black people to do it when you see some nonsense. You know how many times I've gotten, I was robbed several times when I stayed out on Camp Creek. I got my door kicked in out here. I done had little niggas just, my door is unlocked in the driveway, and little niggas just walk up, open my door, and take all the goddamn change out the console and take my fucking phone holder. It's like, the fuck?
That's kind of a weird robbery. Changing the phone holder.
But that's how I know it was some kids.
That's kid shit.
I know there was some kids. But
Wow.
but yeah, stuff like that, I would have loved if my neighbors had saw that and reported that or told me about who it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because you don't need to be out here doing stuff like that. Like, part of protecting our community is protecting our community from people that look like us at times as well. So even I can give credence to that. But the way that you should handle that, notify the authorities. If you want to trail behind and, keep an eye on them, kind of like how when there's a high-speed chase and you got the helicopter following the car. If you want to do that, then do that. But for you to take it upon yourself to bring out the pistols, for you to roll up in your pickup truck. Shotgun's ready. Yeah. Get on the ground, boy. Yeah. That's all I hear.
Yeah.
Dudes had shotgun
like
pistols.
A lynch raid.
Yeah, it's a modern day lynching. At the end of the day, it's a modern day lynching. They have footage of him going inside of a house being constructed, but he didn't steal anything. And it seemed like he was just curious on the property.
Yeah, I mean, like he should have probably been there, but that still does not justify.
That's not justifiable, is what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't. Of course
also,
not.
I do feel like it still looks racially motivated, because when you look at the GBI, which is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, they're looking into the DAs around Brunswick, Jackie Johnson, and somebody else. They didn't pursue any arrest. You didn't pursue any arrest in a homicide?
Well, when you get off into the politics of it behind the scenes, apparently at least some or all of those gentlemen were friends with the police officers.
Yeah, so just to be 100, I think it was Greg McMichael, who is a former police officer and prosecution investigator. So there you go.
Connected.
Yeah, former Glenn County police officer and prosecutorial whatever investigator. So he's definitely connected with the government, the city government around there. So he got off, man. He got off for a while. Plus we had this COVID thing slowing us down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad it's getting the spotlight it deserves. And there's no trial set because the something about June 12th, the Supreme Court is going to lift the restrictions. They're trying to try it in Glenn County, which is unfair as fuck to do it in Glenn County where the shit happened. Bruh. It's so fucked up on so many levels that there's a possibility that they might get off. And it's sickening, man. The dude was jogging. What if you ran your ass around my neighborhood and I pulled out shotguns and 9mm, bruh? You gonna defend yourself too?
No, fam. The wild thing about it, the fact that they even introduced guns into the situation. See, this be my issue with these motherfucking gun advocates sometimes. And listen, I believe in the right to bear arms, 100%.
From
I have firearms, you know what I'm saying? I intend on purchasing some more. But the gung-ho-ness of a lot of these supporters of the First Amendment, man, they literally would draw down at any given time for any given reason. It was 4 4? How many was it?
It was 3.
Three. The father, the son, and the person filming.
It's 3 of y'all, bro. I would have felt better if y'all would have even just whooped his ass. I mean, it wouldn't have been great, obviously. But that man would have been, because at that point, it's like if you're legitimately trying to do a citizen's arrest, right? If that's what your MO is, 3 people can take on one individual. But see, what that speaks to is the implicit bias that that person has, or those individuals have, and where they feel like you as a black person are a threat in and of yourself. You are so much of a threat to me and my safety and well-being that I have to shoot you, even though we outnumber you 3-1. You are that angry.
Fear.
By yourself.
Fear. Cowards. Weak. Bro, it communicates a lot of things, bro. A lot of things, bro.
Trust me, they wouldn't do no citizen arrest without no shotgun or pistol. I guarantee you that.
Because they're some bitches.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I don't know any of y'all ever have a gun pointed at you. That shit is not a good feeling. That is very scary.
No, it's not. Yeah, I didn't have that shit.
No matter, and I consider myself to have some kind of bravado to me. But a gun at my head, and this was back in the day. We got pulled over. A police officer, gun to my head, right? And this motherfucking hand was shaking. It was me and Angel. Shout out to Angel. He remembered this, my cousin. We got pulled over for no reason, bro. No reason. I swear to God. And that feeling alone is frightening. You like this. Because, I mean, the metal was touching me.
Yeah.
So it's just... You know, like, you point a gun at me, I don't know what kind of reaction you should expect. They said he was tussling him. You had a shotgun and a pistol. It's threatening. It's fire. You don't know. I might react a certain way. Why are you bringing this to a city? What you doing? Call the cops. He's jogging.
Now, let me read. I'm going to read the actual law that is protecting them right now, right? So this is OCGA 17460. This law was in 2010, written in 2010. Grounds for arrest. A private person may arrest an offender if the offense is committed in his presence or within his immediate knowledge. If the offense is a felony and the offender is escaping or attempting to escape, a private person may arrest him upon reasonable and probable grounds of suspicion.
That's a lot of vagueness to arrest somebody.
Extremely.
So.
And it said arrest. It said arrest.
And that is the operative word. That's the operative word, Joe. But even outside of that, this is why I've said before, the problems, a lot of the issues with people getting off is not the law, it's the way that the law is written. Right. This gives a lot of room for attorneys to argue things. The same way that the way that laws are written for police officers to get away with the shit that they get away with is all about them and their perception. That's what the law says. It's about you and what you perceive in the moment. If you perceive it, then that's what it was. Yeah. We have to be able to prove that your perception or you're lying about your perception.
Yeah. The phrase that sticks out to me is within his immediate knowledge. Come on, bro. How vague is that? Your knowledge of what? You don't know shit.
All you know is there was some robberies.
With that being said,
but you said it was a lot. But bullshit.
Bro, let's say it was a string. Let's say it was a string of robberies. You still don't have a reason to suspect me if I'm jogging. And let's say, again, we can keep going deeper into it. Let's say you do suspect me. Let's say, you know what? You saw me going into that house that was a model home.
Under construction, you can see right through it.
You know what I'm saying? You saw me doing that, and that tipped you off. Was like, why is it's nighttime? You jogging? Oh, was it nighttime?
Nah, a little daytime.
I'm tripping. Yeah, so whatever time of day it was, you walk into the house. Why are you over there? It's like, they're raising suspicion for me. I see you jogging. We done had XYZ going on. Okay, again, like I said earlier, notify an authority. Let them come and do the question. And, that could go left too. But at least at that point, we're back to dealing with just, our issues with dealing with police officers in the first place.
Right.
We're used to that. We can navigate that easier and swallow that easier than just when we start letting regular everyday motherfuckers walk around and do this kind of stuff, we've reached a whole new level of danger.
Chaos, bro.
Whole new level of danger.
What's crazy is I seen a video within the last day or so. It wasn't a black dude. They were all white. But I don't know. This was something like in Texas, man. And I mean, the dude's wife. It was just crazy, man, because it's like everybody's strapped. Everybody's strapped, and it was a dude and his son or whatever. His son had a shotgun, and the dude had like a handgun. And just seeing everything, how it all played out, it's like, man, ego. These emotions, that hate, bro, it's like that fire. It's like, it's always, you know what I mean, that shit boiling up. It's never nobody calm and civil and thinking.
Yeah, it's an emotional reaction.
Yeah, man. And it's like, bro, it's weird because, I mean, like, man, I'm hitting the range today. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, I'm not even being funny, man, because it's like, you only got one life to live. I mean, you only got one life to live.
I used to go to the range a lot. I had a 9mm Glock. Get your shot together, because this shit ain't gonna work. Hold that shit with your wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being honest. They training.
Now, I do want to give I want to give some props to some of the people that have essentially been on the front lines and haven't sugarcoated what happened in that situation. Because I'm a big believer, you know, when we talk about civil rights movement, when we talk about blacks being liberated from slavery, when you talk about a lot of these things, obviously, first and foremost, you have to pay homage to our ancestors and, you know, the black people that rose up and died and all of those different things. First and foremost, you have to, because they were the ones that were being oppressed and they had to stay strong through it all. But the way that this country operates, we had to have, or we benefited from having people that were good people that literally looked at human beings as being human beings and not locking them into what society is telling them to think about somebody that is different from them. So we have the similar situations right now. I've seen several people, the counter-melanated people, white people, whatever you want to call them. I've seen several people speak out openly, unapologetically, and directly. Not a sugarcoat, not the well, I don't see color type nonsense. Like, no, this man was accosted and killed because he was black.
Yeah, and we need more of that, and I do applaud that as well, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's necessary. In order to change the pervasive mindset and social construct, you have to have the people that benefit from the system to stand up and speak out against the system. Martin Luther King said, the people that are the most dangerous to the black community are not the racists, it's not the Ku Klux Klan, but it's the moderate white.
That don't say nothing.
The ones that are complacent with the things that go on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they're comfortable with it, but yeah.
Well, you know, I've always thought this, bro. This is some real shit to me. It's easy to. It takes a very strong person to stand out and speak out against the crowd.
That's true.
So
that is very true.
White people that didn't necessarily agree with what was going on, but for them it was like, well, it's not affecting me, and I don't want to be ostracized by my friends or my family or my pastor.
But see, like, he just said my pastor. That's what's trippy, bro, because it's a lot of like white Christians or whatnot, and they, you know, they mean well and they really have God in their heart, but it's like, love thy neighbor, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you really, like, you have to walk on this stuff, man. You can't just play it.
You know what they're saying, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Mike. I finished.
No, I'm saying what he's saying is true, but like you said, white people don't want to be ostracized from their own community. A lot of times that's important. So, as right now,
even with them as the community, man, as a community.
No. But, you know, and I'm not justifying white racism, but a lot of them are upbringing is they upbrung in racism. So the ones that see through it, they're looking around the community and they're like, well, I don't agree with this, but then again, I don't want to be in some kind of consequence by speaking out. So maybe I shouldn't say nothing. It takes it, like you said, it takes courage.
That's sort of like, look. That's sort of like, I feel you. That's like in the black community, no snitching.
My bruh.
Yep.
You just made my point.
So people need to work on their morals and principles, man. But it's the principles, man. It's like, Come on, y'all. Real
Joe,
talk, man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, man, because it's to the point like they would really be at an uproar if somebody shot a dog, if somebody starved a dog.
No,
and I mean, like
they'll do capital murder if you murdered their dog, bro.
Man, and I mean, like, you know, a human being, you know what I'm saying? Right. Life, man, I mean, could possibly be somebody that you could like. You know what I mean? It's just, man, it's.
But if you like somebody, that's not as impactful as an actual loved one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I grew up in Mississippi, bro. Do you know how many conversations I've had with the white kids that I went to school with, where they told me, we're having conversations like, yeah, my grandfather's racist. My grandmother's racist. They don't like conversation. They like black people.
Yeah, casual conversation. Like it's normal.
This is just in their household.
So when they say that, but when they say that, I mean, like, do you translate that as I'm racist? And even if they're not racist, it's sort of like, shit, you racist and you probably don't even know it. Well, you probably can't even help it.
Well, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just saying, if grandparents are racist, and I can't speak for the American white culture, I don't know. But if my grandparents were racist and I have black friends, I'm already kind of rebelling against their ideology, but I don't want to disrespect them in front of them. It'd be hard to manage that in the beginning, but I think after a while, you're like, these niggas gonna die anyway. I mean, I'm gonna live my life, you know what I'm saying? But you can move on past them. Like you learn what to not do. I don't know. It's tough. I'm not a white man with racist parents. You know
you gotta think about this too, though. So you're talking about your grandfather, right? Your grandfather has treated you with nothing but kindness your entire life. Yeah. Took you to get ice cream. Took you out to the ball field and threw.
Probably bought you your first car.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have all of these fond memories of your grandfather doing what we know grandparents to do for their grandchildren. And so when you come into the realization that, hey, my grandfather or grandmother loves me, they love me so much, they do so much for me, they always spoil me and do these types of things, but they don't like black people. It's like, what do you really do? What do you really say? I mean, I know it.
You ask questions. You ask why.
I mean, they're going to tell you. They're going to give you a whole spiel about how niggas ain't shit and how back in the niggas, they lie and they steal and they do this and they do that. And they going to give you a whole rundown.
I'm telling
you, they told me what their grandparents told them.
You know, it's funny. You talk to like a grandparent that's black that grew up in the South and to say how they feel about white people. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the same how you feel because they have to deal with a lot of shit.
From you know what's crucial, man? What's crucial about us as a people, man? Like, I mean, bro, you can do all this fucked up shit to us and we still gonna have the same heart. Yeah, you do have people that might, you know what I'm saying, that just racist or respond to racism, because I understand that. But it's like, come on, man, bro. Us as a people, bro, we are like the most forgiving, most nurturing people, bro.
Shit, I think that's changing, Joe, to be 100 with you.
That's definitely changing.
I think that we are far less forgiving than we have ever been in our
Well, I put it to you like this. Until I see action, or until I hear about action, or until I hear about response, I mean...
Well, what's the action?
Bruh, I ain't gonna even say it. Bruh, what's understood don't need to be said.
Nah, fam.
I will say it. I will say the shit. Zimmerman is still walking, bro. It's damn, man, it's fucked up.
So, okay, so let me ask you a question then, Joe.
Oh, this about to get good. Hold on, let me
All right, come on.
Are you willing to go find Zimmerman and put hands on him?
He's in Florida.
I am willing to do whatever it takes if all of us, and that's everybody, if everybody was like in this shit together like how you love your mama, if all of us loved each other like that, and if we moved on one accord, I'd be willing to sacrifice my life, bro. And that's 100.
Joe,
what I won't do though, hold on, because I'm not a fool.
Go ahead.
What I won't do is I'm not just gonna be a MLK or somebody. I ain't gonna use his name. I'm just not gonna be somebody to just pass and it be all in vain, bro. I'm not gonna do that. What I will do is I will find another way of being able to fight the war. And it goes beyond the physical, man. This is like, this is spiritual on so many levels, man. It's just, But the way I would do it is I'll do my cause in empowering, enlightening the youth, starting off with my family. You know what I'm saying? With principles, instilled principles, you know? That's what I would do, sir.
X, after you say this, let's wrap this up, bro.
No, I mean, I'm not going to drill down on it. All I'm gonna say, and I'll close it up. When you're talking about what you're talking about, I'm with you on solidarity and unity and all the other kind of stuff. But there's not one group of people on the planet who their entire body of people all move in one accord. None of them.
Even if it ain't entirely, bro, you know, it's sort of like, you're not gonna open up a "this is it" in the middle of Chinatown. They're not allowing that. Do you get my point?
All right. Well, that's cool, but there always has to be somebody to galvanize the movement, right? When you look at the Chinese uprising against the Japanese, there were key individuals that galvanized the people to band together and make the move against the Japanese. When you look at the Scottish, when they waged their war against, I think England were their oppressors.
William Wallace.
Come on, man. We've all seen Braveheart, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm a big up.
Somebody got to be willing to die on the front lines. That's why we celebrate,
bro.
You respect Muhammad Ali for that very reason.
You're damn right. So I'm a big up. It's this dude named Big Texas. He's like basically like the head honcho of the black militia group that's been down there in Brunswick. Mm-hmm. I'll big up him because I ain't gonna even flex, man. He out there on some soldier shit, bro. He's really out there. Like, he was out there the next day, bro. I'm talking about everybody was out there, celebrities, the news, and so on and so forth. Right. But when everybody went home, it was sort of like, bro, he's actually at the scene. He goes to the courthouse, and it's like literally birds are chirping. You can hear and see the beautiful day, bro. And it's just a trip, man, how like how you said, X, bro, it's like, it ain't even just about me, all of us, bro. I don't know what to do, but we all need to be doing something, bro. And
well, I think, and we'll get to everything else. I think that we just got to move past talking about something that needs to be done and actually start coming up with a tangible plan on what needs to get done.
Yeah, some actionable items.
I have my own thoughts about tangibly what needs to be done. I think from an economic standpoint, I think that the people that either one or two things, actually. The people that have the influence and the money and, when you talk about the Diddy's and the Oprahs and the Jay-Z's, and even not even just them, because there are other people that we don't even know who they are that have a lot of bread. I think that if they need to come together and, start a bank. Put themselves in a position, because it can happen. There have been black-owned banks. There's still black-owned banks.
They made a movie about it, right? Recently.
Yeah, there's a book about one of the guys that did the first black bank, and or at least whatever side of the Mississippi that was, and he came from slavery, made his first million selling wagons that he built from driftwood. I forget the brother's name. I'll tell y'all about him later. But we need some kind of pooling of people that actually have the resources, right? We need to, from there, you move into actually buying up neighborhoods. Neighborhoods, when you buy the neighborhoods, that's when you actually can control the resources that are in the community, which means that you can control the school systems, which means that you can affect the youth effectively and make it to where generations are impacted.
Let me say something about that, bro, because that is dope. And if we had the opportunity, like a legit opportunity of that, excuse me, I feel that that would work. But bruh, white supremacy, it exists. White supremacy is a system, and this system stops, prevents, like somehow, some way, whether through a change of law or through flat out gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, gangster shit won't work. I'll tell you that right now.
You said it won't work?
No.
I don't think
Go ahead.
When I say gangster shit, bro, I'm talking about like, man, Andre 3000 said, nigga, they made them gats. They probably got some shit that'll blow out our bat from where they stay.
Ain't no maybe.
Exactly. So to the point, like, my thing is like, us as a people, bro, like, the answer to the problem, it requires us to do things that we haven't done before, or what we need to like be able to do on a constant. We need to be like on some Fight Club type shit. And what I mean by that is as of just principle wise, I mean a code. I ain't talking about like doing crazy activities. I'm talking about as of like coming up with some type of standard of like how we treat each other and how we treat people that are not a part or that are not in harmony with us.
So
that
who's
are
gonna
not
start
on
it?
our team. Huh?
Who's going to start it?
Good question, bro.
No,
that's what I keep saying. I keep going back to something tangible has to be put in place. Like we can't speak. We're beyond.
Bro, it's a lot of things that have been started, bro. Like what I'm saying is this, bro. I can only be responsible for me. I can't make nobody else do anything. So what I'm saying is like, bro, it goes beyond just starting things. There's been so many. The Panthers have been started, bro.
They still here, though.
But even with that being said, we still have these problems. So that right there is not just the answer, bro.
There's not one answer. What I'm proposing is people figuring out their niche, and you work your niche and build on it from there. The Panthers got dismantled because. And I all the respect in the world for the Panthers, but the Panthers allow themselves to be infiltrated. So we know the tricks of the trade now.
Bro,
this is not a disrespect to the Panthers.
No, but I'm saying, like Jesus allowed Judas. You know what I mean? Like
that's a story, though.
No, but I wouldn't use the word allow, bro. I mean,
listen to what
they got it.
I mean, it's some sneaky shit. You don't allow.
You're not paying attention to what I'm saying, though. You're polarizing on that word allow. What I'm saying is, regardless of when they came in and the infiltration happened, they recognized that it happened. Once that group got disbanded, there was nothing stopping them from forming some other type of organization to continue in the work. When we look at dismantling, right, one of the organizations that I have the utmost respect for is the NOI. The NOI has been around and continues to be around to this day. You have never seen anybody infiltrate the NOI. You have never seen anybody able to legitimately bring down Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. What I'm saying is that...
I put it to you. You said infiltrate, bro. Maybe
let me finish my point.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I'm saying is those brothers have laid a template out on how you conduct yourself and you keep your shit in-house and you don't allow motherfuckers who have ill intent for you to bring down what you have built. That's my point. That's why they spend so much time trying to discredit Minister Louis Farrakhan. But no matter what they say about him, they still continue their work.
All right. I was about to say, let's find a pause point. Just to respond. Bruh, I haven't watched the documentary yet. But I've heard enough people tell me, Joe, watch the documentary on Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, okay. And you know they responded to that. But go ahead, I'll let you finish. But
No. I was about to ask you, have you seen it?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you take on that documentary?
There's a difference between the NOI being infiltrated and Malcolm X and what he was doing, because at the time of this assassination, he was not a part of the NOI.
No,
Matter
he was
of fact,
leaving.
at least according to Minister Louis Farrakhan, Malcolm X was actually getting ready to make amends with the Honorable Minister Elijah Muhammad.
Let me ask
go back
this.
to the NOI.
Let me ask this, because I'm eventually going to watch it. I don't want to watch it because, like,
real quick, not only watch it, but go and listen to what the Nation of Islam had to say in their account of the situation. Because, see, here goes into what you talked about, controlling the narrative. When somebody else is telling your story, they will embellish, they will twist, they will paint things in a way that didn't necessarily happen. So the NOI has been very public about their thoughts about that documentary and the inaccuracies on how things and events were depicted.
You're right about that, because
I just feel
they were on the Joe Budden podcast talking about that.
Nah, because like when someone else tells you a story, man, you get that. What's that movie with Dr. Dre where he looked like a Superman?
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. Dude, like, I'm like, it ain't happen like that, bro.
He was the biggest OG ever.
But you're right. That's what happens when somebody else tells the story of Eazy-E and shit. You know what I mean? But we do got to move on. So I'll let y'all get y'all last points off.
I'm done.
No. We close it like that.
Yeah, but still, rest in peace. I mean, I know we got off, but definitely RP to I can't always mess up his name. Ahmaud Arbery. Am I saying it right?
Ahmaud Arbery.
Ahmaud Arbery. Yes. Hopefully, justice system, please get this one right. I know it's Georgia. I know it's the South. I know it's racist. I know the justice system itself is fucked. Please get this right. This is wrong. Please respect the families. If this was your kid, your brother, your father, your friend, you would want justice. So please do the right thing, whoever's hearing this, and arrest these people and put them in jail. That's all I'm saying.
One injustice has already happened. Another injustice. I guess this depends on who you ask.
I know the segue. I'm sorry.
So another brother that basically got off. And
hey man, don't somebody owe him some dome?
Oh,
don't somebody owe him some dome?
Charlamagne about to be really into burritos, Supreme. He about to really be in.
First of all, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Tekashi gonna invite him over, and the music he's gonna play is yeah. Give it to me now. I wanna lick it from your head to your toes. Oh man, Charlotte gonna get it in, boy.
Bro,
Charlamagne gonna try to talk his way out of it. Hey, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is 6'9".
Getting some head. I was getting some head.
It's.
You should never make a deal like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, why would you say that?
Because he was going to go away. He was indicted by the feds.
Bruh, I still
read
don't.
up on the Google the feds fucking when they indict somebody, what's the percentage that goes to jail? It's like 90%.
Like, that's still not my point. My point is,
it's wild.
Bruh, that's still not the point. The point is, I still ain't, you don't say gay shit.
I know you don't say gay shit, but he's known to say stupid shit. Charlamagne says stupid shit on his podcast.
I didn't say stupid shit. I said gay shit.
Stupid, gay, retarded, dumb.
Anyway, point being, man, this dude give us free.
Keep rolling off the slurs now.
Us free.
All right. Oh yeah, did I said a slur?
You said retarded, sir.
That's not a slur. I'm sorry.
They say it is.
There's only so much I can do.
Hey, who's they? Who's they? X? Who's they? He said damn.
And then he went like this. He hit him with the claw.
Look down on there, man.
Nah, fam. Nah.
No. That was the Tiger
way
Claw.
more disrespectful.
Tiger Claw monkey fist. Tiger Claw.
He said Tiger Claw, no defense.
I know Kung Fu.
All right, let me run over some numbers with 6'9". Let me see. Joe, am I going in and out for you?
Nah, you good, bro.
All right, so let me run over these numbers real quick. Tekashi, IG Live, broke the record. 2 million people looked at his IG Live on Friday at 3 p.m. 2 million people with their phones are like this.
You're saying that like when you say that, I mean like what does that mean? Does that mean that he's the man? Is that what that means?
It means he's wildly popular.
Yes.
Okay, popular. So okay.
And they did like 750,000, and Michelle Obama was there. This nigga's not getting Michelle.
Hold on, you said Michelle Obama was on his shit?
No,
hell no.
Erykah Badu with Jill Scott is 750,000, and Michelle Obama was on their shit. meaning Erykah.
Okay, yeah. I saw that.
If Michelle Obama was on Tekashi 6ix9's
No, I thought that's what he said. I thought that's what he said because I was about to say now. Because that would have been impressive.
We legit got to throw 2020 away, bro. No, that wouldn't be impressive. That would be trash.
Hey, bro.
The apocalypse is coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, it's here. Y'all ain't convinced.
You're right. 6ix9ine.
I won't believe the apocalypse is here until I see Michelle Obama on anything dealing with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Bro, it's on the way.
When I see her make a TikTok video to Gooba, then I know shit is
it's on the way, bro. I just heard that shit.
Speaking on Gooba, the video broke another YouTube record. So Eminem had a record with 38 million views in 24 hours. Tekashi did 43 million in 24 hours and currently has 116 million views in 3 days.
Hey, bro.
Gooba is on track to be the #1 record.
All that means.
What does that mean, sir?
What that means is like,
if he loses,
bro. I mean, like, shit. You said popular. You know what I mean? So it really don't matter what the fuck one man think, but what I think is just a display of like the mindsets of people, bro. People do not give a fuck about nothing. Like, bro, people don't stand for shit. Like, you can't like rap and then come out on some he-man tough guy shit, bro. How?
You know what?
How?
You proved that you can, and you heard the song,
bro.
And Joe,
people can no.
Because you were real for a second.
I've been quiet this whole damn show, bro. Let me just get it out real quick.
Go ahead.
What show you on?
I don't know where you got the quiet shit from. You went in with the Ahmaud Arbery. I was quiet, but go ahead, Joe.
He cut us off.
I barely got my points across, my nigga.
I got my point, man.
I was like, I can't do shit. But go ahead,
we all cut each other off to some degree, but goddamn, Joe, you got the record. You broke a record. You went to Tekashi broke a record. Goddamn it!
1 million times. Go ahead, bro.
Man, I forgot my damn point, bro. Really, man. Okay. Nah, you got it. You go.
So before the show, we heard watched the Gooba video. So we're technically supporting this guy.
I seen the video. Yeah.
Yeah. So the video, love the ladies, rainbow asses, fat asses. Thank you.
Colorful, very colorful.
Very colorful
It's
asses.
dumb, stupid, dumb. Stupid.
Huh?
My bad.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Bro,
maybe
I swear to God, I didn't hear a word he said. I just really heard when that beat dropped, bro. That's all I hear is when the beat dropped.
Before the show, we heard it, and whatever Joe Money says, just know this, guys. He was jamming his fucking ass off. He was like, Gooba was hard.
You would have thought Lucky Buck was on the way them dreads was shaking.
The beat, the music is the energy, bro. And what I'm basically saying, I fuck with the production. No. I fuck with it.
Yo, this nigga's slick way of saying they like a song, man. Niggas like a record.
Bro, because look, I know I can find an instrumental to that shit. I know I can. And that's what I would probably listen to more than listening to the song. But I do fuck with it. I ain't gonna bullshit. I fuck with the shit. It's some energy workout type shit. Nigga, I run miles with that shit.
See, right there is the reason why the community, or I say his main audience, doesn't care if he snitched or not. Because they like the song. They like his trolling energy. They like the fact that he'll go on live. Meek Mill will say something, and when his record's going #1, he tweeted Meek, he said, someone check on Meek to see if he's doing okay. Because Meek never had a #1.
Hey, bro. I feel like...
Y'all gotta leave Meek alone, man.
Even with all that being said... Even with that being said, bro, even if I do like this shit, it's like, you can allow, you are in control of what the fuck you allow entertains you, bro. And that's real. That's a part of being a fucking adult and being grown and being responsible. And I think that's a part of a lot of people's problems because it's like, you know, a motherfucker like Michael Jordan, for example. Let's use him, for example. Michael Jordan really ain't a power to the people or give a fuck about the people type of person. And if he clearly shows that, I'm probably the only nigga on the planet that has never bought a pair of Michael Jordans, never wore a pair of Michael Jordans. And I say that shit proudly because it's like, nah, man, I cannot empower a motherfucker that don't that won't return some type of power to me. Where they do that at?
I couldn't afford a pair of Jordans, and when I got older, my shoe game just was lacking. I wear church shoes, so.
But what's fucked up though, it's probably only 2 pairs that I want, man. I want them goddamn the patent leather, the black and red patent leather joints and the Carolina blue shits. I want to say that was like 7th grade and 9th grade. Those are the hardest fucking J's.
The Carolinas came out during our 9th grade year. The patent leather blues, everybody, man, them was the joints.
Yeah.
I wanted them so bad, but they were like $200 at that time. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Nah, man, but 6'9", bro. Look. I mean, like, it's just another display of like the direction that the world, like, you know, this dude he's cool. So he is an influence. So he's influencing the youth to this, like how y'all say, man. So it is what it is, man.
The one thing you have to give Agent Hernandez, if you can't give him anything else, is that brother is intelligent.
It seems like he's smart and stupid at the same time, because the dress leaked twice. The first time because he decided to walk out the balcony, and he has rainbow hair, and just do shit like he's not famous. And the second time was his cars are rainbow colored, like a pink one, a yellow one, a blue, and they're people know about him. So this motherfucker has them parked in front of his house. So it leaked again. So we say that we smart, but
yeah, I was about to say, X, what makes him smart, bro?
I was about to say I would reword what I said. So he is a marketing genius.
I'm going to say yes. I'll say yes on 1,000 levels, because he came back with the same energy that he left, and he didn't switch it up. So now everybody's entertained about what he's going to say next. And here's the funny thing: I compare him to Howard Stern in this aspect. He's not on Howard Stern's talent level of broadcasting or nothing, but Howard Stern was famous for people liking him. He was even more famous for people hating him.
Man, that dude's an agent, bro.
He's a special
I'm totally convinced. Nah, there's a hip-hop police unit, bro. That nigga's one of the agents, bro.
Talk about, y'all gonna laugh.
Bro.
On his Instagram, he unfollowed everybody except for one, the NYPD.
Oh, 6'9".
This is what I was saying, bro. Yo, Tekashi 6'9". I say hip hop. Tekashi 6'9" is the hip hop Donald Trump.
I say the hip hop Joker.
And I'm gonna say Donald Trump because Donald Trump.
I say Joker, bro.
Why you say Joker?
Because Joker's a villain and he's playing that villain role well.
Donald Trump is the villain. What are you talking about?
Donald Trump.
What I'm saying is the market. This is the marketing genius behind it. Donald Trump is who Donald Trump is because Donald Trump trolls. Donald Trump says dumb shit. He doubles down on the dumb shit. He tweets things that constantly keep people engaged and reacting. Even people like black people all the time. Black people, white people, no matter who it is, everybody gets riled up. The people that support him get riled up. The people that are against him get riled up, and he wins in the end. Even if he don't win this election, you think Donald Trump motherfucking cares if he wins this next presidency or not? His legacy is cemented. This is all money.
Solidified. But I don't know. Once he loses that presidential immunity, we'll see what happens, because he has some shit that they're probably dying to jump on him about.
Bruh,
that we think that's going to happen. We don't know.
So the Wolf of Wall Street got hemmed up for all types of shit, and that nigga went to a place to wear pajamas and play tennis for a little bit, and then got out and started making a shitload of money again.
You're right. Never mind. You're right. He's going to Club Fed is what they call it. Club Fed.
Club China.
If he goes
to China, he ain't making it in China, bro. He talks mad shit about China. But China, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Trump and China would be, man. They'll torture that man. They'll torture that nigga.
Nah, I like that, X.
They'll beat the orange off his ass. They'll fuck his ass up.
Hip hop Trump, bro. That's what he is. I like that.
I mean, the only reason I say the Joker is because Joker's a villain. He plays the villain well.
Trump's
and the villain
the worst.
is love.
Trump's the worst.
This is a fictional character. Trump's definitely more worse
Trump's
than
the
Joker.
worst. Nah, 6'9" is the worst, man, because 6'9", he's infiltrated hip hop. God damn, see, there it goes, X. You know what I mean? They infiltrate, bro. I'm totally convinced, bro.
Yeah, so the only comparison, like, people hate the Joker and love the Joker. Fictionally, like, you love Batman.
The Joker's loved more than hated, bro. He's loved more than hated.
Yeah. So, but he's still the villain.
That's a fact.
He's still the villain. So that's the only reason I gave him the comparison. And he's colorful as fuck.
He's colorful.
That's why he said this shit. He said this shit because he's colorful.
Yeah, he's colorful as fuck.
He said both of them look like a clown. That's
But
the
Joker
shit.
is red and green though, my nigga. Joker's just red, green, and white though, my nigga. Ain't no blue in that motherfucker.
We're gonna get off the fucking Joker thing, but what I'm saying is, either way, he's bad. The whole point of what I'm saying is, I think people, especially in our demographic, we're like, we don't really fuck with him like that. He's not for us, but a lot of us are tuning in. You know, so the best way to ignore somebody like this is to tune out. But we don't.
I mean, like, I don't pay attention to that nigga, but like how I said, bro, he is an influencer. He's influencing somebody, and the somebodies that he's influencing, parents, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. It was funny. It's like it don't even
parents
be that
don't
deep.
Tell your kid to join the gang.
It don't be that deep, but it do be that deep, bro. Because it's like, again, he's an influencer. When you just gave me the numbers, bro. You just gave me numbers.
Yeah, they're large.
So this dude's practically like an idol to some people. You know what I'm saying? Not taking it there, but shit.
Yeah, I say he's idolized by like a 13-year-old, 14-year-old. Absolutely. He got out of jail. He snitched. He still made millions. Absolutely. That could tell me, hey, I could join a gang, snitch on them, and still be relevant. When the case is probably not. Don't do that.
No, not you. Not you. This dude is a character.
Mistake. Yeah, I was like, bad mistake. 6ix9ine does not have the blueprint on how to get out of the government, a Fed case. Don't follow him. But he's marketing it like, yo, I'm a rat. And I'm still doing bigger than numbers than you. And I'm the king of New York. And you suck. And I'm winning. You're big mad. She's sad. Getting a big bag. What was the lyrics on that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why it's like, nah, but bro, like, ooh wee. I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm cool where I'm at, bro.
Yeah, I don't see myself listening to it.
That I grew up in, bro. Because now, this is bogus.
That's like Gorilla Black popping. It's crazy, bro. Like, that nigga would never pop.
What?
Excellent.
You know what,
bro?
Huh?
What's your thoughts, bro? Yeah, I want to hear
you. Be quiet.
For me, I just been chilling, man. No, man. I agree with everything y'all saying, man. This dude, Daniel Hernandez is, because I'm not gonna call him 6ix9ine.
Daniel's son. That's what I'm calling him, man. That's Daniel's son.
He definitely didn't get Mr. Miyagi.
He's definitely with the FBI.
We're not gonna put that fault on Mr. Miyagi.
No, we ain't gonna put that on Miyagi.
I'm not doing that.
He didn't teach that man. He didn't teach him.
No, Agent Hernandez is basically the toxicity of unapologetically speaking your mind personified. Like, he just says shit. You know what I'm saying? Because,
absolutely.
This era has gotten into, I'm going to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, and I don't give a fuck about who feels what about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how we deal with each other as human beings. Like, societies, cultures, groups of people, you have to know how to deal with each other. You have to know how to speak to each other. You got to know the tone. You got to know how to choose your right words. And you can't be responsible for how somebody receives what you say. But you can and should be responsible for how you deliver it. And he has never done that. On top of the fact that he has knowingly, which I would never let him get off the hook for this, him being young and dumb and shit. Like, no, you're doing this shit on purpose, bro. You know what you're doing. So you are basically showing kids who don't have a positive influence, kids who don't have a mentor or parents guidance, or a big brother or somebody to really guide them in the direction they need to go. You're showing them that, hey, bad behavior is rewarded. If you want to make it now, the way to do it is to do some shit to outrage people and to go against the grain for the sake of going against the grain. It has nothing to do with standing for something positive. It has nothing to do with being a person that back in the day drank out a water fountain even though it said no colors allowed, or being a person that sat in the diner when you weren't allowed to be in there. Or, you know what I'm saying? I can think of a number of examples of people that went against the grain, but there was a bigger purpose behind it.
Right.
Nothing that Daniel Hernandez does is geared towards helping anybody else other than himself. And honestly, we'll see how the rest of the year plays out. 2020 been wild. We'll see just how well that's going to work out for him in the end.
He is not in witness protection. He is not in witness protection.
And yo, you ain't got Minister Farrakhan's bodyguard. You ain't got the FOI standing outside your door.
He has security.
It ain't the FOI.
That dude is a fan.
They not the Fruit of Islam, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think his security are going to die for him. If an intruder come in like this.
Oh, Joe, I know you said, hilarious. I know you said that he the feds, and I'm not going to argue with you on that, but I'll say this about that. History has proven that the feds will only protect you until they get tired of having no more use for you. So he can enjoy this ride while he can, but when his time is run out, he'll still get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Time to tell, bro. Time to tell.
Yeah,
I mean, man, y'all know me. I swear, if it wasn't for this podcast, I would never speak this dude's name. But we'll see when the next time his name pop up and we have a show about him.
It did pop up. Literally, he followed the NYPD.
No, I'm talking about within the next. I'll give it. Something gonna happen with this dude within the next month. I'll give it a month. 4 weeks.
We'll see what's up.
Something gonna pop.
We'll see. I mean, his address leaked again, so they're probably gonna move him again. Life of a rat, tunnel to tunnel, sewer to sewer. We'll see. We'll see how Master Splinter does, man, and how well he can fight these niggas off, because he got a road ahead of him.
Nah, he got a road ahead of him, bro. He got that power, bro.
Well, you know, he came out with some new music, and I mean, it was a good record, cool record, whatever, what have you.
Man,
but
typical.
it's not classic shit. It's not something that we're gonna be ranting and raving about years to come. You know, he doesn't have a catalog that we're gonna hold up in such high esteem as we do some of the other legendary greats that have come out with great hip hop music, R&B music, and now we talking about neo soul in particular.
Titans of neo soul. Well,
the
goddesses. I like that.
Yes. I like that. Supreme beings.
We are of course talking about Queen Erykah and Queen Jill.
Mm-hmm. So how do I want to do this? I want to break down the rounds real quick, or just kind of go do an overview?
So we can do, because we can't do the long ass breakdown like we usually do, like we did the other ones. We're gonna have to kind of run through it quick. But I'll say this, starting it off. This by far is one of my favorite battles that they've had. The energy, oh man, most definitely. The energy of the battle was
bro.
It was amazing, man. Like that was that. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna light some incense, burn some sage.
Definitely light the mahogany.
You know,
you gotta have something to drink.
In the air, bro.
Gotta have something to drink with it. It was a mood, bro. Like
a vibe, bro.
Bro, I cleaned up like my whole apartment listening to that junk, bro. And I still didn't finish. Like, bro.
Yeah, that shit was long. Definitely the longest battle thus far. And you know why it was so long? I loved it and I hated it at the same time. They played the whole records.
Most of the record, yeah. If they ain't played the whole damn thing,
they played the whole damn record.
At least 2 minutes.
Like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, they played the whole records on a couple of them joints.
Yeah.
Like the first round, Jill Scott played her. We're going to get into her roots version. She played the whole thing. And then when it went off, she played her outro. Like, that's not even a part of the song. I was like, bitch. Let's move on.
Hey, hold on. Let me tell you something. We would not be referring to either one of these goddesses as bitches on the show. I would not allow it.
That's a very niggatry move that I just did. However, I meant lady soul.
Both of these, both of these women have changed men's lives.
Hey man,
okay,
especially that one, especially
that one. But yo, you know what time it is with Jill, bro. You saw her with the mic.
Oh man, the best seductive music in neo soul,
bro. Man.
So,
he's talking about what she did to
the
mic.
I know you're talking about the viral video.
I know you wish you had your big mic with her hand.
Man, she got some nice hands too, bro. I know she did the double stroke. Oh shit,
boy!
She probably
Jill a fine motherfucker, bro.
Man, come on, man. That is my big girl crush.
Respectful way when I say motherfucker, man. I'm talking about when Juvenile.
When you can get motherfucker off.
When Juvenile said you a fine motherfucker, girl, back that ass up. I mean, like, man, bro. I was just looking at the live, bro. Just looking at her smile, bro. Looking at her vibe, bro. It's like, yo, man. And she just got a glow, bro. A glow. Bro.
I think someone said Jill Scott is like sunshine and like something personified.
Something like that. Something like that.
We're gonna break down these rounds, y'all. Let's get to it because we gonna fall victim to time. First round, The Roots, Erykah Badu, You Got Me versus Jill Scott's The Roots with her on it, the live version. And let's make it clear she actually wrote the hook.
Well, that's a tie. And I know you don't like ties. You say that, but you can't really pick it because it's the same song. So it cancels itself out. It just is what it is.
I got Erykah then.
All right, man.
I heard what you said, but I'm like...
Yo, it's your world. I'm just living in it, bro.
No, but a draw is fair. I think we should start doing draws, to be honest. Because
I'll be honest with you, I slick don't even feel like judging it for real. No. I'm gonna do it just to.
I like the story behind Jill Scott about Erykah being late in traffic. That's the only reason why she performed. It was her first performance, and Black Thought announced her that she wrote the hook, and that's what put her on.
Come on, man. The fact that this was Jill Scott's first song that she ever wrote in life. She lied and said that she could write a song.
How did she put Black?
Come on, man.
Yeah. Who you got, Joe? You got a draw, Erykah or Jill?
Man,
we're doing draws now.
On this one, I'm gonna give a draw. But to be honest, this is the way I feel about this.
I picked Erykah because that's the one I know that song.
Really, man?
Round.
Nigga, let Joe get his shit off.
I was gonna say, man, like, I'm not gonna say I'm biased, but it's like Badu, bruh. I'm telling you, man, like, keep on going, bruh. Keep on going. What I'm basically saying is I'm really gonna pick Badu all the way down. That's what I'm pretty much saying.
Bro, I was shocked at some of these Jill Scott songs, bro. Because like he was getting on my ass last night. He was like, "You don't know her catalog?" I was like, "Nah, not really." And then when I sat down today and last night and listened to Jill's song,
you were being disrespectful last night.
I was being disrespectful. That's I'm a hip hop head, you know. But
keep
anyway,
on going.
Go ahead.
Keep on going.
Round two. You're right. Round two, the battle of the debut singles. This is a big one. On and On versus Getting in the Way. And Getting in the Way is about beating a bitch ass.
God.
But Joe, I'm gonna let you go first, brother.
I know which one I'm picking. Go ahead.
If we are made in His image, then call us by our names, bruh. Point blank. Period. On and on, my nigga.
And I know X is going to get in the way, right?
Fucking facts.
Yeah,
that's a fire line. That's a fire line in the song, but as a record, I'm going with Getting in the Way. That's a straight. Oh, the chorus on that. Oh my God.
I would say this: the impact for me, and to be fair to your point, I think Getting in the Way is an amazing record. I think at the time was even controversial because it's basically about a woman like,
and the thing about it was with Jill, you know, they tried to paint Jill in a box because she was natural. You're supposed to be speaking nothing but positivity and this and that. But when you said, I'm about to get my Vaseline.
That was hard. Now, damn. The only reason why I'm going with Erykah is because that song just, at the time, it was just resonating with me a lot more.
Summer 96.
At the time when it came. Yeah, it just a lot more. Erykah was really popping at the time. I was in 9th grade. All the ladies were playing that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different vibe, bro. Like, I'm going off nostalgia. I'm just going off nostalgia.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, dope record. You can't lose either way. Round 3.
All right. Round 3. Yeah, we do got to move on quick. Didn't You Know versus Rolling Hills. Oh, I'm going to go first. So I think X, you went first, and then Joe went first. Oh, X, you go, and then I come back.
Wait, are they talking about the first round?
Yeah, you went first, right?
Yeah, I went first. Yeah.
Let me go. Didn't You Know? I think that's a Jay Dilla cut. I think it is. I love Jay Dilla. If y'all don't know Jay Dilla,
Come on, man.
Detroit legend. But anyways, I love Rolling Hills. I didn't know about Rolling Hills like that. I know X is going to fucking sacrifice me for saying that. Because, you know, I went with Didn't You Know based off my knowledge. And this is why I feel like I might show some bias. I know Didn't You Know. I know with the Jay Dilla cut before they played it. Like, they hit me. It resonated. So I'm going with Erykah, man. That's all I got to say. I think Rolling Hills is an amazing record, though.
Yeah, Rolling Hills is a dope record. Who going next?
You got an X.
Let's go.
You got an X.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Erykah on that one.
All right, so that's a landslide. That's 3-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Erykah.
Yeah.
You got anything to say on that, Joe X?
Didn't you know? Hey, bro, like,
All right. The beat, bro. The beat.
bro,
is
like
crazy.
Badu is like, I don't know, bro, like a magician or a fucking wizard or something, bro. She is majestic.
That Baduism, bro.
Bro, like, it's everything about her, bro. Look, in the background when she was playing her shit, the background she was playing Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
something about her, bro.
That.
Like, she's a funny motherfucker. She's a lot of things, bro. It's just, ooh.
She is.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. A lot of character.
Yeah, there we go.
Round 4. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, that's the Badu record. Yeah, that shit is class. And then Slowly, Surely by Jill Scott. Joe, you got it.
And like how I said, bro, I mean, because like Jill, I ain't gonna need flex. No.
I don't even know what we gonna pick Erykah every time. So just let us I'll say this though. Look. Because I listened to like maybe like an hour and a half of this jump. And I learned Jill Scott's
I felt the same way. X is gonna sacrifice, but I felt the same way.
I don't know.
I learned more shit.
I don't know all of Badu's catalog. I don't know all of it. I just know enough of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I appreciate both of these sisters. Because really, I ain't gonna say they're not the same energy, man. I think Badu is more like mathematics and Jill Scott.
Oh, because she did the 5% stuff, especially the first thing.
Yeah, bro. She like a lot of that shit I'm on, and maybe not 5%, just mathematics. I'll just use that word. Yeah, okay. But Jill Scott is more. She's
seductive, sultry. She got some fire shit, bro.
She's more feminine, I suppose. You said seductive.
Dude, Honey Molasses, and we gonna get to the other song.
My vote is the bro, that old school, bro, that classic, man.
Yeah, my pot up. X, you got.
I'm going with Jill, bro.
Okay.
I'm going with Jill. I just think it's that record is just a doper record. Really, that's really what all these rounds from me boil down to. What's just a better song? Because second episode, one of the episodes, I was publicly talking about. I'm always going to take Erykah Badu's catalog over
Jill Scott.
I was about to say Mr. Elliott, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I'm taking Erykah's catalog over Lauryn Hill, man.
Lauryn has one album and a few Fuji's albums. I know.
Erykah's catalog is just so deep, and it ranges from back then to now. Yep. Like, she's still making fire records. Y'all heard that record that she has with Dram?
It's Erykah Badu.
Yeah. That ain't brand new though, right? Nah.
I mean, it's a few years old. Yeah. It's on the album. He's got the puppy on it, but it's super fire. Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Woo.
Jay, Erykah, my girl, man. Go ahead.
Hey, shout out to X. I think Jill Scott, if you're watching this, X is a good fan.
Oh, yeah.
You should definitely DM him, but I'm giving it to back in the day.
Yo, I'm a neo soul.
Cause like,
round
5.
And this one is another one for me. X, you going? Who's going? I think X, you going first. Round 5, the other side of the game, which is classic from Erykah, versus Calls, which is the Robert Glasper experiment featuring Jill Scott. Pretty much.
Hey, I like Calls.
Yeah. Calls is dope. Calls is dope. That's a dope record. I'm gonna go with Erykah on this one though.
Actually, you got Erykah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Erykah on this record.
You went Calls?
Nah, I didn't go Calls. I said I like Calls. Nah, but of course, bruh. You talking about work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. You talking about that song?
Yeah.
Come on, that's what I mean, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Point of view of a ride or die chick. She said, if he doing wrong, we doing wrong.
Yeah, that's fire. Those lyrics are fire, man.
All right, round 6, we're gonna go through it. Badu's Apple Tree versus Jill Scott's Whenever You're Around. I'll go first. Easy for me. I pick Jill Scott. Yeah, Whenever You're Around is way better than Apple Tree.
Yeah, Apple Tree is a super fire record. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely going with Jill on that one.
I know of Apple Tree, but I was like,
ain't cinnamon on my apple tree.
Hey, bro, I fuck with apple tree.
That bass line is pretty hard, though.
It's a good song.
Hey, man, it's the principles. It's the principles of the song. What she's saying. It's dope, but I'm a rock with Jill too, fellas.
What?
Yeah.
You said you was Badu.
No, I mean because I'm unbiased, my nigga.
Oh, I'm biased.
Unbiased.
Round 7.
I think he gave us that one to try to say that he's unbiased. But it's cool.
Is that what y'all think? Is that what y'all think? Nah.
Round 7, Times Are Wasting by Badu, and Can't Wait by Jill Scott.
What songs you say? What songs you say?
Round 7, Times Are Wasting by Badu, and Can't Wait by Jill Scott. I gotta hear these two songs again.
I need the mood lighting right now.
Who want to go first? You want to tackle this one first, Joe?
Man, that wouldn't be fair.
All right, X, you got it. You got it.
I'm picking Badu.
Hey. God dang it, I got Erykah.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. That Jill Scott shit fire. It's fire.
Super fire.
It's fire. Really Jill is
I can't wait.
Jill? You got Jill?
I got Badu. But
I can't wait to listen to some more Jill.
All right, guys. We're going to move on real quickly. Round 8, Clever versus Watching Me. Clever Badu.
Which one was Clever?
That's Erykah Badu. And Watching Me.
I know it's her. I'm trying to remember how it goes. Jill's music just get me moist, man.
Whoa.
Just get me moist.
You get your voice, man. Oh, man.
No pause, nigga.
Hey, bro, that's how you feel,
I said what I said.
What kind of transgender shit is that?
I told you, nigga, I'm a Neo Soho for Joe. I mean, for Jill.
Neo Soho.
I'm a Neo Soho for Jill, bro.
Hey, that's the name of the episode, Neo Soho, goddamn.
There you go.
Who you picking, Joe? It's going to Jill, but who you got?
Man, I'm going to rock with Badu on that one again, man. Unbiased, man. Unbiased.
Moving on. I'm sick of his bad answers.
We got Badu's Danger versus Jill Scott Fool's Gold.
That's actually more of a toss-up. Neither one of those are my favorite songs from either one of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I probably would go with Danger actually on this one, just off of the beat itself, honestly.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the song. All right, we already know what Joe's answer is. Next round.
Erykah. All right, so round 10. This one is a classic. Badu's Next Lifetime versus Jill Scott Honey Molasses.
Next Lifetime. I love Honey Molasses, but Next Lifetime, hands down.
Oh, so then Joe's gonna pick.
You already know what it is.
Come on, man. Hold on, but I will say this about that video. In that video, she had 3 stacks in the video and had Method Man in the video. Dope ass video.
And having a 3-step.
Had a threesome afterwards. Turned both of their lines out.
Electronica.
She made. That's funny. She made Method Man stop wearing the do-rag and made the nigga start wearing the suit, bro.
That nigga was suited and booted. But I'll say this, Honey Molasses is like a very sultry. This is what Jill Scott is good at.
Yeah.
So that's a great song.
But the next Lifetime is just the shit for me.
That's her song. This right here we got Today by Badu and Jara Mi Fox. I can't even say how I go.
Jare Mi Ka Fo Sala.
Yeah. There you go.
Tito.
Yeah. So I want to take that first because it's the first time I heard that Faso collab, whatever, and I love that record. So, shit. What did you say, Joe?
Joe, what'd you say? See, Joe got up and he done messed the internet up.
Damn, I can't hear him. You hear him?
No. They hear nothing Joe talk about. Yeah, we'll let him work it out. So I'm gonna pretend I'm Joe. Hey man, Badu is Badu.
And if you saw Badu, you in that Badu, smelling that Badu.
Yaru.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie.
Got a Badu tattoo.
I'm not gonna lie, motherfucking that Jill Scott song is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's a phenomenal.
And this is where you're gonna sacrifice me once again. Never heard that song. Was that a single by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Not that I remember.
That song killed. It's immediate. I heard that. I was like, Jill. Who did you have?
I got Jill on that one.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go Jill. We're still waiting on the technical difficulties of Joe Money.
We still moving. Let them work shit out.
Yeah. We're gonna keep letting you work, Joe. We're gonna give you an automatic Badu. You get an automatic Badu. Don't worry.
Yo, when it get your turn, just give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Take your dreads or something.
Yeah. Shake your dreads for no Badu. That's all you gotta do. Thumbs up for Badu. All right, round 12. We got
unplug the mic and plug it back up.
Oh yeah, unplug and unplug, brother.
Yeah, keep going.
I Want You by Badu or Love Rain, Jill. Who do you have? Who went first?
We're just gonna let Joe start off all of these rounds until he gets
Joe,
his mic.
Who you got? I need to hear us. Badu, Shake Your Dreads for Jill. Thumbs up for Badu. On I Want You versus Love Rain. Hey, I play a couple of.
Gotta think about it.
Okay, yeah. He went.
I don't even know why he hesitated like that.
I don't either. I got Love Rain.
Yo, Joe be so full of shit sometimes, man. Like, goddamn, you already know what your answer was.
The dramatic pause. This nigga's like this.
I really must ponder.
Like, nah, fam. I picked Jill. Another song from Jill that I'm unfamiliar with. Not saying I don't know the song. I might have heard it, but man, Jill. That song is, I don't know, man. It was better to me. It was better. Who you got? X.
Love Rain. Hands down. Hands down.
Dude, when I heard it, I said hands down.
Now, what's this next round? What number is this?
That was 12, so we're going on round 13.
Now, this one was hard, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
Not for me.
It was hard. It was hard for me. I know what my answer is. It was
okay.
It was painful, but it was easy. I'll say it like that. Because I knew automatically you have to pick one. One is a great fucking song, but the other is you just have to.
Okay. This was Love of My Life. Love of my life. Hey, man. I can't sing. Yeah. Erykah Badu, featuring Common, who he used to be Common Sense, and she fucked the sense out of him. Facts.
Yo, Mike is an idiot, man. Go ahead.
I'm serious. And then we have Someone Love. Great drill song. Anthony Hamilton.
Amazing song. Yes. But there's only one logical answer. There's only one respectful answer, bro. You can't shoot as great a song that is, So in Love. You can't put that over Love of My Life.
I don't think you can either.
That's a neo soul R&B hip hop classic. Like that's just one of those.
Yeah, and Joe, just give us facial expressions.
Oh, he's giving us all the grimaces.
Yeah, give us, because we're at the end of the podcast. This nigga is doing lip shit.
No.
This nigga like,
we need the audio with that. We need the audio with the moments, bro.
But it's okay. We have to end the show, Joe. We got round 14. This one is another easy one for me. We have The Healer by Erykah Badu and Crown Royal by Jill Scott. Let me just take this to say, Jill. Even Michelle Obama was going crazy on that, bro. Hey, shake your dreads for shake your dreads or thumbs up? Shaking dreads for hands on my head,
coming right back to you. Man, fam, come on, bro. That is one of the greatest short ass songs ever. That song is short than the motherfucker, but man, come on, man. God damn it, Jill.
If y'all want to see Joe Money do a lot of face, I don't even want to say this stuff for the camera. Y'all watch our YouTube, all right? Because right now we having technical difficulties. So that was the easy one. I found it to be easy.
Moist, nigga.
You gotta stop saying moist,
moist, man. Nigga.
Niggas ain't getting moist, man.
Moist.
X is getting moist over here. He's getting moist
in front of them boxes, nigga.
What?
You know what the pre is.
Yeah, but you didn't say pre.
Moist.
You said the wet spot in front of the box.
Moist. MWOIST. I'm doubling down, motherfucker.
All right, X is getting moist for y'all, niggas.
No, Gio. Let's be specific.
Hey, let's move on. We gotta go. Yeah. Round 15, we got Honey by Badu versus A Long Walk by Jill. Who do you got, X? This was easy for me.
A Long Walk.
Yeah, me too.
That's one of those records.
That was just one.
Gio got one of them records. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Shake the dread. Yeah.
There you go.
Round 16. We're gonna do this real quick. Bag Lady.
This nigga Joe looked like a horse shaking this man. He like
Joe the Mayor. Joe the Stallion. I'm sorry.
Joe the Stallion. Joe the Stallion and Meg the Mayor. Match made in heaven right there, goddammit.
Hell yeah. They're gonna make a donkey. Hey, listen,
Yo, you gotta cut it out, man. Next round, man.
All right, round 16. We're gonna do this quick. Bag Lady, Erykah Badu versus Blessed by the beautiful Jill Scott.
I think I like
up in the
Blessed
morning
better
feeling
as a
fresh
song,
to death.
but I
I'm
have to
so
go with Bag
blessed.
Lady. I think Bag Lady is just more classic. Blessed is one of the newer songs too.
Joe Money's giving a thumbs up, guy. Watch the YouTube. All right, round 17. I don't have much to say. I think Bag Lady is pretty easy. Round 17, we got Window Seat.
Come on now.
By Badu versus Away. I think Badu was just playing the record.
Well, they weren't battling. I don't think that they were really battling. And this is why I was saying in the beginning, It's hard to judge this because I didn't feel like this was really a battle. This is more of an exhibition. Like we're paying homage to each other. Like the amount of love and respect that they laid out. It was like so sick. There we go.
I'm back.
Yes. I'm ready for round 18. But get your point off, X.
Back for the first time. But yeah, so it was just so much love and vibe and energy that was displayed throughout the battle from the beginning to the end, the intro, all of these different types of things. But I was like, it's hard to judge this. They're just playing records that are meaningful, given the history behind it, and just overall just being positive and putting positive energy in the world.
True.
That's what that is.
You got anything to say about that, Joe?
Nah, man.
Move on if you don't.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, round 18. This is a super easy one for me. We have Badu's Tyrone. This is biased. You know I'm picking. Tyrone versus He Loves Me by Jill Scott. To me, Tyrone is just one of them songs, bro.
But see, like how I said,
for me,
He Loves
Both of
Me
those
is
are one
dope.
of those songs.
He Loves Me is amazing.
That's dope, ain't it? It's dope.
Dope is not the word, bruh.
I would say amazing, but I think Tyrone, even that last line, the live version, I love the live version.
But you can't use my phone. See, hold on.
Think about that shit, nigga. Hey, bro.
Hey,
the
generation of today, they would let Tyrone use their phone. The 6ix9ine followers, they would let Tyrone use their phone.
As true as that might be, in our generation, cell phone wasn't popping when this song came out. So when she said, better call Tyrone, and she was like, hold on, y'all, wait for this. But you can't use my phone. Nigga, you was going out in the streets and figuring that shit out.
That's what that meant. That's what that meant. Thank you, Mike. That meant it was a problem.
It was a problem back there, bro. Because, like, if she wasn't going to let you use a phone and you ain't got 2 quarters on you, it's a wrap.
You fucked.
It's a wrap. And you better dial the right number. That shit don't reset like that.
Now, what I will say is, yeah, Tyrone, like, she definitely made it hard for all the niggas named Tyrone out in the street. Ooh. She definitely did that with that record. That was one of those awesome records. And the history behind it, the fact that the first time she ever did that record was live.
Wasn't it? Yeah, that was
and
like
that's the best version.
That was practically like a freestyle, wasn't it?
Kinda.
I don't.
It was. They did it on the cuff. I think they had loosely worked on it. Like they didn't literally make all of that up that entire time. But I think that it was a lot of improv that the musicians did, because you can do that when you're a dope musician. You know, just kind of playing like I usually used to do when I played at church. Mm-hmm. And I think she kind of made up some lyrics as she went along. But I think they had like the skeleton of it together. Yeah. But no, that joke was fire.
Still classic. Still epic.
But
hilarious.
That changed the landscape, but God damn it, you love me.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's an amazing record.
Both of them changed. Bro, once again, I mean, y'all can score how y'all want. For me, this is gonna be a tie.
You know what?
This is gonna be a tie for me.
You know what? Nah. I want to switch mine up too. I got to give it a tie too. I want
Okay, we're going draw.
Nah,
We're going
I
draw.
want to, bro. Just off the simple fact, man, that Jill song, bro. That's
big, amazing song. That's what I'm saying. It ain't dope. It's amazing.
That's like a form of God in that song, bro. Man. No bullshit, bro.
I can see Jill just laying back and spreading her legs, and the gateway to heaven just opens up, bro.
It just get bright.
And a beam of light
Remember Joe said it was like, hey, how describe a woman? He's like, heaven and a woman. What was that metaphor?
That was it. Yo, you see that right there? You see that light right there?
Yeah. That's how I look.
That's Jill.
Joe saw that like, he was like,
hey, bro, you just start floating, bro. You just start floating, bro. Like gravity no longer exists and none of that shit.
Hey, we gotta do. We hit 2 hours. This is wild. So round 19, we're gonna wrap this up. Green Eyes by Badu versus Cross My Mind by Miss Jill Scott. So X, who do you have?
I think I'm gonna go Green Eyes on that one.
Wear the same clone.
Obviously, well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that Cross My Mind record. I'm gonna go with draw. I really enjoyed both.
Hold on.
I really, when I heard it.
About you.
This is one of those.
Wear the same clone.
That's the Cross My Mind record, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's nice.
On you. Had the next boyfriend of mine try that same kind.
Dude,
yeah,
it's a big record.
I want to be one of those next boyfriends.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm married. Never mind.
You know what
I'm
they
sorry.
say.
No, you said what you meant, and I'm letting you like me. I'm snitching. I'm 6 anyway.
Fam.
I'm like, go to 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Big Mike, aka rat ass nigga. Yeah, this shit hard.
Dude,
right,
that's hard.
Green Eyes real quick.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
They both got that same feel, bro. Telling you that Cross My Mind record. Y'all changing? Y'all sticking with it?
I still really like Green Eyes.
Okay.
But I'll go with Cross My Mind. Actually, I'll switch it. Everything makes a difference when you're hearing it in real time.
Oh shit! I can't go draw. You go Cross My Mind. You go and he go Badu. I don't even know how to record that.
Nah, man.
Well, fuck it, draw it, man.
I like the principle of Green Eyes,
Green
but
Eyes,
nah. Yeah. Jill Scott got that one right there, Playboy.
So
she got that one.
I'm gonna switch my shit up to Jill Scott, bro. I prefer.
Fuck it, yeah. Jill. We'll just all give it to Jill.
All right, and you guys are gonna be surprised with the answer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 5, 6. Wow, is that even correct? 7, 8.
Like, how long it take to count?
I mean, give him some time.
I mean, I got 8. I got an 828. I think I might
It's a tie?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That ain't no time, man.
I love it. I love the fact that it's a tie. That means there was no winner on this.
Nah, there is no winner, man. But Badu's catalog is better than Jill Scott's catalog, bro.
Out of here.
Bro, it is, man.
I'm a close six now. Big mad. She said. Hey, I got a tie.
Nah.
I was looking at it.
Bro.
I was like this.
Mike did that shit wrong.
That's what I thought I did. I did it wrong.
I'm not gonna let you get in the way of what I'm feeling, bro.
You know what? We went with Jill like four songs straight though, and she caught up real quick during the mid round. She caught up real.
See, look. Badu didn't play the shit that she got with Stephen Marley.
She didn't play Golden.
Bruh.
So I'm saying, nigga, you can't tell me, bruh, Jill's catalog is deep, bruh.
Both of them, bruh, like, it's big respect to both of them, bruh. No lie, all bullshit aside, because I ain't gonna need flex. This was like education for me. I ain't gonna even lie.
For Jill Scott,
I got exposed to a lot of shit.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
So I think both of them have a mythical box.
Definitely. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
I put it to you like this. Nah, no.
I think, hold on. I think you'll get lost in Badu's box, but I think the juice is in Jill Scott's box.
The rivers are running flow.
Bruh, that's the Nile.
Abundantly.
Like, you going in Egypt with that shit.
I don't even want to think too much about it, bro, because I ain't going to need flex, man.
But I think...
you already getting moist?
Bro, I'm talking about Jill Scott. Nah, bro. Man, Jill Scott, bro. Like...
Don't let him get that off, Joe. Look,
he can't even argue it.
What
He just shaking his head. He just like,
what he say?
Then it goes like this.
What he say?
He pulled his tree.
Hey, bro.
Hey, you can't. The dude said he was moist. He went like this, Joe.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's what he said. X, you the only one to get moist, bro. That's your word, bro. Hey, bro, don't be throwing how you feel on me, bro. Nah, man. Nah, man. I get hard. I don't get moist.
That ain't cross your mind, Joe?
Nah, all I'm trying to tell you is like Jill Scott on so many levels, man. I'm talking about like, yeah, bro, she could get it, man.
She's seductive, she's sultry, and
and it's natural, bro. It's like effortless. Like in today's time, a lot of females they put up a lot of effort. She wake up like that. Like literally.
Jill Scott has a record, and we get ready to close. But Jill Scott has a record where she's basically telling you how her pussy is the shit.
Yeah. What's that called?
She says, my love is deeper, tighter, sweeter, higher, flyer. Didn't you know this? But didn't you know this?
All right, calm down. Don't get moist in this.
It's too late.
Now,
don't slide off the chair on us.
I gotta go take a shower after this podcast.
Come through dripping.
Oh my! Come through dripping. We gotta stop, man. We gotta stop, bro. Hey, man, it's been a blast, man. It's been a great show.
Y'all got problems.
It was a time. Next week versus, I don't know why they're not doing Bone versus 3 6 Mafia. I guess they got some real shit going on.
They're pissing me off, man. They're pissing me off.
They're doing Ludacris versus Nelly. We will be sure to cover.
Hey, what would have been a better one for Luda and Nelly?
Somebody not Nelly.
Wouldn't it be? Look. Hold up. Bro, no. Let me just say this. No. Stop. Like, wouldn't it have been better if it had been like Luda and Busta? Wouldn't that have been a good one?
I think Busta might.
From an energy standpoint.
You think Busta would beat Luda? That would be a good one, bro. That would be a good one.
That'd be tough because Busta was popping in the 90s. He had a lot of singles and hits.
Bro,
but Luda definitely was 2000s.
Come on now. I think that would have been better.
He had touch it in 2000. I don't know. I don't know the catalog.
Does Luda have a longer discography than Busta?
I think he might have put out more albums or just the same amount.
I mean,
Busta wasn't coming out every year.
Something like that.
And that Aftermath album produced by Dre.
And I'll ask this: what would have been a good matchup or a good versus for Nelly?
Flo Rida.
You said that with a smile, and you're absolutely right.
I'm serious.
You're joking, but you're right. I think Nelly versus Flo Rida you're right. That's it. They're on the same league.
But you know what? That would be slick disrespectful only because Flo Rida has not done nearly what Nelly has done. A lot of niggas get to talking about, we forget what niggas did back in the day.
Hey, man.
Nelly single-handedly made Air Forces popular.
Hey, bro.
Single-handedly.
This nigga had
go, Joe.
Nationally, Nelly is that dude, but I think Flo Rida's sort of like on that pit bull.
He is. He had a couple of records that went number one in the UK.
Might not fuck with Flo Rida, but like globally, he that nigga, bro. I think
Nelly is international star at this point as well, though. Probably not as prevalent now because Flo Rida is more current and the type of music he makes now. But I think during Nelly's height, Nelly was doing records with all types of genres.
Yeah, we heard the Garth record.
Yeah, we heard that, but we didn't hear that around the globe, though. They didn't play Garth Brooks around the globe.
But so if we judge the battle, and then we can. But if we judge the battle between Nelly and Flo Rida, do you think that we could do it unbiased?
Maybe.
I if I listen to the music, if I listen to the music, I definitely could do it unbiased.
Yeah, I might just pick Nelly though, because
in most cases it probably would be that though. It'll probably be Nelly.
We could talk shit about Nelly, but them first couple of albums and that whole shit.
Okay, well if it's 20, no. 20 records and 20 records, Nelly and Ja Rule.
That actually
if it's 20 records, if it's just 20 records, Nelly and Ja Rule. That would be dope.
Both of them have a shitload of female records, so records for the
That's the reason why I said
Rolling record with Nelly and Ashanti and Ja Rule were like basically make a collab album. How many fucking songs they made together? So. But that's good, yo. So we might cover that. We'll see if they don't Teddy Riley the shit.
Man, they better add that bone at 3-6 though. They better figure that shit out.
I don't know what's going on with that.
We'll keep everybody updated. Actually, we might post some of the upcoming battles so that everybody know the stuff that we're getting ready to watch on our IG stories and different stuff like that. So y'all be on the lookout, man. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in, hanging in with us. We get enraptured in our conversations, but we appreciate you guys rocking with us throughout the entire time, man. Much love, and the great words of Mighty Joe Young over here. We're doing this for y'all.
100.
But as always, once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody having a seat at the cool table. The bell's about to ring. Until next week, we out.
The coolest, what?